for quality education. I am a girl. Yes, I am a girl. I am proud to be a girl. I experience menstruation. It is a monthly cycle. God, my creator, made it so. Menstruation cleans my body system and my inner being. Menstrual health for girls for quality education.
I know myself and I understand myself. I change over regularly to prevent urinary tract infections. Menstrual hygiene for girls prevents discomfort associated with menstruation, allowing girls to be punctual and excel in their education. Support the girls with the necessary resources. Thank you.
Jiani femo, he wale namo ke fale femo ke hagbe ke bije. Koni amanya chose mo papa ya menu kase momi. Beke yo jimi, beke yo jimi. Mashimi chichi, jake beke yo jimi. Mi fio yani, jida nyon kome adebo ani femo. Atana animo, mi bolo le fele naka. Yani femo fo mi gbemochole mi fen chio kenken. Yani femo, he wale namo ke fale femo. Chan beke big ye, koni amena chose mo papa ya meni kase momli.
He mi ansa mi nuo mi esisi mi fo mi echake mo pitio koni mi kana sisi hela lo samomu awai na agba ikome yani femo he wale namo ke fale femo ha mo ahin ale keke mo ha gbeke bi ye na chose mo papa ke nile papa ni ame follow school mi hu Bomode koni oye obu agbeke bi ye keni bi ni aye ya ni fe momli nye wala don
Shoye Asakre yewe juma yo wokeba wadayo washi Una ene njegbe nfe ahabo kefonshi ene nu no ke eko afo shishin kefon shishi ojogba mommy ene bue obawole neke chike benke obawole neke konila akpaba onulo shoye kogbena no batam masei asekre sakre ye mame ye ni dance one wo ye gana fwe any ya we kanana na queen queen oba me no to ya school.
I want to go to school, but I'm afraid my friends will laugh at me.
What? I'm a bang mobu mini hero. Teshi no so en kebon ya school. What is that? Imi efu ame anim bluff eba.
All desert.
How desert? What was it about?
The day yourself is smelling.
Don't talk about hotel.
The mother will come.
Sahara Desert. Okay, I've seen that.
Sure, no, but we Madam, good morning.
Good morning. What is the problem?
Madam, menelem balemi fusane mi denche. Your children laughed at my daughter. Mine way fite small baba school mi denche.
Dede, what is the problem? Which people have been laughing at you?
Madam, my friends.
Madam, don't worry. I'll solve this problem.
No sort out see mi
Children, come around.
What has happened?
Have you been laughing at Dede?
Hey, Dede.
But Dede said you have been laughing at her.
Madam, please, I'm not the one. No, Queen Star, are you not the one?
Queen Star is who?
I don't know anything about it. It's the boys.
My boys again. What has happened?
Madam, please, it's Azaria.
Azaria, what has happened?
It is Benedict. Hey, have you seen me doing something? It's Kojo.
Madam, please, it is Bella. She has been saying something about some smell.
Bella again. What has happened?
Madam, please, sometimes when we get closer to Dede, she smells.
She smells like cow.
I don't know.
Yes,
Ole no re. Dan embele of nyaba na me bi enmene.
Please, she smells like a rotten fish.
Oh,
Me rotting
Mildred.
fish. Mini sanene.
Dede, what is happening? Why did they say you are smelling?
Madam, it's my mother. She has been giving me concoction to drink and bue to wear.
Concussion. Why? Are you sick? Mama, why is Dede not well?
Beke afe ya ni a chobwe. Me a chuchu no ni wa yusu. E wa no nle ake ma yusu.
Mama bue, what is bue?
Ole bue. Oh, mini sanene. Cloth, mama bue.
Oh, Mama, you mean tampoon. The English name is tampoon.
What are you washing?
Anyway, get seated and let me educate you on menstrual health and hygiene. Mama, you to sit down so that you not go and give Dede bue and concussion to drink again.
Hey, my name is your student here. Mini sanene. I'm a tashimo.
I cannot sit on this thing.
So, menstrual health and hygiene refers to how to take good care of your body during menstruation. So, unfortunately, yesterday, some girl, she stained herself. And I was finding it so difficult to get pads and panties. So today when I was coming, I decided to bring a lot of panties. Thanks be to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and his vice, Her Excellency Naana Jemai. Now we have lots of pads. And we are launching it today. Oh.
Hey, what are you washing? Yay!
Mildred, come and help me to share this. So let me.
Give me one.
So, Mama, this is how the pad looks like, and this is the pan. So you open the rubber this way, and then you remove it. Then you peel off the paper at the back and stick it into the inner part of the pants. And then close the floppers.
Hey, Madam Nanu, ben can't wole. I'm a woman.
So this is how it looks like. I hope the day you go and practice it.
Yes.
So go to the washroom and refresh yourself. Let's break the stigma around periods. Prioritizing menstrual health and hygiene is essential for every girl and woman. Together,
let's create
a more supportive and inclusive environment.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President, for giving us parts. Thank you, we love you so much. Hey,
Thank you, Mr. President, for giving us parts.
Oh,
Thank you for giving us parts.
Thank you, Nana J, for giving us parts. Thank you, we love you so much. Thank you, Nana J, for giving us parts. Thank you for giving us parts.
Thank you.
Sacre.
So we send this cafe amanoni aba Africa ha use lemfi. Say ye fear wo pese wo ntono use lemfi. Edan ya na say japade a wani da so a wo pese oto Africa ha no use lemfi. So we send this sika ama odofo e de aboa no wo Africa ha use lemfi. Sanso e na say uti obi school fees ama no a use lemfi. Nyenti ame kanfo lemfi ama one say utimi send this sika e fa lemfi so a e ma ni begu bank account mu sanso e na timi begu mobile money account mu. Eno achi nso no de bia lemfi e wo daily rate a e ma hu sika dodo a wo send a wo benya lemfi e secured na wo send this car enche na nipa wo send ama no ne nsa aka lemfi wo USA, Canada, UK, Italy, Germany, Ireland, Netherlands, Spain, Belgium, Portugal and France. What the lemfi send this car untu ahwe bomodi an dey use me code NEWS news na say any day di kan register or lemfi so a unya bonus sanso and how you use chance so a ye wo bonuses ahodo a ye de ma
South constituency as their member of parliament and is serving us as Minister for Education. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Haruna Idrisu.
Thank you very much, Nathaniel. Your Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Republic of Ghana, our very able, distinguished, affable, royal majesty, Gamanche, King Takite Kuchru II, a solid believer in the girl child too. It could not be by coincidence that Excellency John Dramani Mahama, through the Minister for Gender, decided that you should ably chair today's ceremony. My colleague, the Minister for Gender, Children and Social Protection, the Regional Minister, Deputy, I almost said Deputy Majority Leader, then I'm reminded that President Mahama won an overwhelming majority. So Deputy Minority Leader, Apaak, and a proud member of the Education Committee of Parliament, who also holds the torch of the girl child and support for women very high. Thank you for coming. Director General, Ghana Education Service, Chief Director, Ministry of Education, Chief Director, Ministry of Health, heads of agencies present, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today we are here once again to celebrate what I would describe as an enduring legacy of John Dramani Mahama. And I begin noting, those of you who are students of history, so you can begin writing, that forever it will be part of Ghana's history that it was under John Mahama's reign and tenure that Ghana got its first ever female vice president. A reflection of his faith, unwavering faith and belief in the potential of the girl and the woman demonstrated. Then today again, the making of history. I'm sure again I can say unparalleled, that it will go into our history that no president under the Fourth Republic, if I want, I can extend it under since independence. But I'll narrow myself so that deputy leader tomorrow, when he asks for budget support, I don't suffer in the corridors of parliament. But at least no president in our living history would have been said that he prioritized women mental and hygienic health after today's ceremony than Excellency John Dramani Mahama. A historical fact. So my today is to introduce him, but before I go into that, I have the permission of Mr. President as he's addressing. A number of you here are teachers. One of your major concerns the President just referred to me is that in his campaign rounds, many of you who are Deputy Director Generals of Education, suffer to hold the ladder above you to become directors because of the unavailability of office space. President John Dramani Mahama has directed the GES and the Ministry of Education that henceforth all those deputy directors be given their legitimate promotion, but accept that even without offices, they will still serve the GES in the capacity of directors. Accordingly, a decision of his legacy as President of the Republic of Ghana. Today's milestone, in my words, is to say a terminal end to the unbearable emotional trauma and indignity that young girls go through responding to the natural call. Excellency John Dramani Mahama says from today, you will give a terminal end to that strife and to that struggle, so that no girl child in Ghana will absent herself from school, have her dignity compromised as we watch in the drama because of undergoing this natural biological process.
Adole Jemi Shina Mama Zogolo Oda Zogolo Mahoma 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 Sima Jolly Jolly
Mahoma 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 Sima Jolly
Jemi Adole Jemi Shina Mama Zogolo Oda Zogolo Sima Jolly See my jolly, see my jolly, Zogolo, Oda Zogolo, Mahoma, 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 see my jolly, jolly,
Mahoma, 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 see my jolly,
Mahoma, Mahoma, see my jolly, jolly.
Mahoma, 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 see my jolly.
Mahoma, 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 see my jolly, jolly.
Mahoma, 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 see my jolly.
Baba, Baba, she Baba, oh,
Oh, she Baba,
she Baba, oh, Baba, Baba, she Baba, oh, she Baba.
Oh, she Baba,
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 Baba, Baba, she Baba, oh,
Oh, she Baba,
Baba, Baba, she Baba, oh, 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 she Baba, 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 she Baba, oh, she Baba. Baba, she Baba, oh, oh, she Baba, oh, she Baba, she Baba, 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 she Baba, oh, she Baba. Hey, I dey with you, me na dey with you, my boss. Dey with you, me na dey with you, my boss. Me na dey with you, my boss. Cha ole, cha ole, cha ole.
Cha wele, cha wele,
Cha ole, cha ole, cha ole.
cha wele, cha wele,
Cha ole, cha ole, cha ole.
cha wele, cha wele.
Dakile, dakile, baby dakile, jejọba.
Forces, Mr. John Dramani Mahama. And on that note, we also say a very big thank you to our friends from the Advanced Technical and DA Basic School. Shall we do a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen?
Kindly be seated. A form like this, you just get a great hope for the future of our country. I want to thank all our students who performed, their teachers who guided them to do this great performance. Indeed, until I watched this drama skit, I didn't know that the cloth that our mothers used to use in the past was called bue. So from now, no more bue. Bue will become a thing of the past. But let me go down memory lane. But first, let me acknowledge His Royal Majesty, King Takite Kochuru II, the Government Chair and President of the Ghana Traditional Council. Let me acknowledge our Ministers of State who are present, our Members of Parliament, the Director General of the Ghana Education Service, the Director General of Ghana Technical and Vocational Education and Training Service, all senior government officials, our development partners, our senior security officers, our civic society organization partners, officials from the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, our head teachers, and teaching and non-teaching staff of beneficiary schools, my dear students, my dear children, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to go down memory lane. In 2014, when I was president of Ghana, during, let me say, what we call my first coming, my vice president was Nana Jane Opoku-Agyemang. My education minister was Jane Nana Opoku-Agyemang, who currently is my vice president. And as education minister, she led the negotiation of an agreement with the World Bank, which was called the Secondary Education Improvement Program, the SAPE. Now, under the SAPE, it had different components, but I remember one of the major components was scholarships for brilliant but needy girls, support for girls in maths, education, and technology. But a component of the loan was meant for a pilot program in supplying girls in school with sanitary products. It was then, for the first time, I got acquainted with the challenges that our girl child faces in school. during their usual menstrual cycle. And it was then I learned that for many of them, for a certain number of days during the month, they refrain from going to school because they are afraid of soiling themselves and being the laughing stock of their peers. And so that pilot was undertaken, but I remember when we tried to pass it through Parliament, for the first time, it sounded very strange. And for those who were in Parliament at the time, they'll remember our opposition bench called it the pad loan, if you remember. And a lot of mockery was made that a government will go to take a loan to supply sanitary pads for girls, because at the time, this challenge was not very well understood, even by members of Parliament. Today, I'm happy that everybody accepts that this is the right thing to do, because it is a natural process of creation. The menstrual cycle our daughters go through every month is just their identity as women. And God created them to go through that so that they can exercise their reproductive function of the human race, so that we can reproduce ourselves. And that is why every month they have to go through that inconvenience. And the least we can do is to support them and assist them with what they need to be able to go through it with dignity and with hygiene. And so I'm happy that today we've reached this point. Everybody accepts that we should invest national resources in order that our girl children can have confidence to be able to go to school without fearing that they will become the laughing stock of their friends. And so, like I said, mothers, you don't need to give your children buoy anymore. We will supply them with the proper sanitary products to be able to go to school. Thank you very much. Having said that, I wish to extend the greetings of Jane Naana Opoku-Agyeman to all of you. I spoke to her yesterday, and I told her we were going to miss her at this event because this is a program that is very dear to her. She said to say hello to all of you and to say she's recuperating and catching a bit of rest. She's very well, and that soon she will join us, to continue to prosecute the reset agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, today we take a bold step forward, not just in education policy or healthcare, but in hope for the girl child. Today is a message to every girl in Ghana that you matter, that your dreams matter, and your future is worth every investment that we can make in it. I stand before you to officially launch the National Sanitary Pad Distribution Program, a promise we made and are proud to have fulfilled. This initiative is more than just the distribution of sanitary pads. It is a clear declaration that no girl in Ghana should miss school because of her menstrual period. Far too many of our daughters, our nieces and sisters have missed out on education, not because they lack the academic intelligence and the flair or the will or the ambition, but simply because they lack access to proper sanitary products. Research has shown that girls can miss up to 5 school days each month, amounting to nearly 40 days of schooling a year. This is not just a statistic. It represents a young girl falling behind in class, losing her confidence, and struggling to catch up because of what is a natural biological process. This reality is unacceptable. In Ghana, where we aim for progress, equity, and justice, this must not continue. Menstruation should never be a reason for exclusion or shame. It should not be a barrier to education or self-achievement. And that is why this program exists, to remove one of the silent yet powerful obstacles standing in the way of our girl child dreams. We are acting today to restore hope Hope to the girls who thought they had to sit out for several days every month. Hope to parents who worried about how to provide these essential products to their daughters. And hope to a nation that wants every child to rise regardless of their background or their gender. This program is a multi-ministerial collaboration involving 3 ministries: the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, and the Ministry of Finance and Economic Planning. It also aligns with our national goals and global commitments, particularly the SDG 4, which says quality education, and SDG 5, which talks about gender equality. But beyond that, it is rooted in something more profound. It is rooted in our values as Ghanaians, our belief in fairness, in dignity, and equal opportunity for all our children, whether they are boys or girls. So today I say to every girl child in Ghana, you are not alone, you are not forgotten, and you are not invisible. We see you, we believe in your potential, and we will stand with you every month, every term, and every year. To our parents I say, you have carried this burden for too long, having to choose between books, food, fees, and sanitary products. Help is here, and help is here to stay. This is not a one-time gesture. This is a sustained policy commitment, and we will expand it with your support and your feedback. To our teachers, headmistresses, and headmasters, you are on the front line of education. You see the tears of our girls. You note their absence from school, and you note their struggles. Now you will see a transformation in our girls. They will show up to school with confidence. They will come to class with dignity, and they'll be able to focus on the lessons that you teach. This program is for you because avoidable challenges should not undermine the efforts that you make to bring up these children. To our development partners and civil society actors, I thank you for raising your voices. I thank you for standing with our girls. This program is proof that when we listen, when we collaborate, and when we act, we can bring about real change. To the private sector and our traditional leaders, I call on you to join us. Partner with us. Let us build the local capacity for domestic sanitary pad production. Let us create jobs while keeping our girls in school. Let this become not just a social program, but a growing national enterprise. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing more than launching a policy. We're nurturing a movement that protects the future of our girls, a movement that celebrates their resilience, a movement that finally tells them in action and not just in words that our girls, you belong in the classroom, you belong in the science laboratories, you belong on the sports field, you belong in leadership, and you belong in Ghana's future that we are building together. So let us walk forward not with pity but with purpose. Let us walk forward not with shame but with pride. And let us walk forward not with fear but with hope. Ladies and gentlemen, on this note, it is my honor and privilege to officially launch the National Sanitary Pad Distribution Program, a promise made and a promise kept, a challenge embraced, and a bright future for every girl in our dear country, Ghana. May God bless our girls. May God bless all parents. May God bless our homeland, Ghana. and make our nation great and strong. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
And His Excellency will go over to the dummy monument, and this is what a pack of sanitary pads will look like. A pack of 12 super wings as is described, and he will be joined by our chairperson, His Royal Majesty King Takitai Kochu II, the two sector ministers, and our special. And to all our friends, especially the girls here, we would like to perform a very important exercise at this time as we mark the launch of this special national launch for the free sanitary pads for girls in schools. We'll do a countdown from 5, 2, 1, and 0! We're very grateful to you, Your Excellency. We're grateful to you, Your Royal Majesty King Takitai Kochu II. And now they'll go over to take their seats. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. Shall we do a very big round of applause as His Excellency takes his seat now?
Who are supporting our chairperson today, specifically the Industrial Street of Accra, and the King's Chief of Staff, as well as the President.
And so help us God. Your Excellency, we're grateful to you. Your Royal Majesty, we're eternally.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Excellency.
So send this cafe amanoni aba Africa ha Usulem Fi say ye fear wo pese wo nto Usulem Fi edan ya na say japade a wani da so a wo pese oto Africa ha no Usulem Fi say wo send this sika ama odofo e de aboa no wo Africa ha Usulem Fi sanso e na say uti obi school fees ama no a Usulem Fi nyenti amekanfo Lem Fi ama one say utimi send this sika e fa Lem Fi so a e ma ne begu bank account mu sanso e na timi begu mobile money account mu eno achi nso no de bia Lem Fi e wo daily rate a e ma hu sika dodo a wo send a wo benya Lem Fi e secured na wo send this car enche na nipa a wo send ama no ne nsaka Lem Fi wo USA, Canada, UK, Italy, Germany, Ireland, Netherlands, Spain, Belgium, Portugal and France What the lemfi send this car? Wuntu ahwe. Bomodi ade use me code NEWS news. Na say any day they can register or lemfi so a wunya bonus. Sanso and use chance so a ye wo bonuses ahodo a ye de ma.
Menu makwekwe asempa kania. Semenam na meti asempa na mo amane a na ma no keka me. Anyam bia what ANS Trading Agency Limited nka. Se wo ka say door to door for no de na e watwa. E sense obi ne wa wo say won was door to door business nim. Wo nneoma wo UK a wo de ko Ghana. Ana say Germany a wo de ko Ghana. 3 to 5 weeks e be kwa kodu nipa ne puno anu say try. Na de mo demonstration ko wo say adwuma de we mu ne say wo ho bo no. E da form say boko. ANS Trading Agency Limited. E wo air freight special service. Ana nneoma ne ye de be fa plane. Entintempa na akwa kodu. Obetima fa sa kwa we ya so de nneoma free Ghana akwa UK ana Germany. FGG dem which na also agina ye na men drop bomb. ANS Trading Agency Limited pe and a 40 footer any 20 footer container. Ya fe UK ediko Ghana ana Germany ediko Ghana. Omo manuoma ye mere import o export o dem there for you. Omo Ghana na money 0249 170 423. UK has over free 0790 802 7527. Germany 09173 771 2733. Ubenya ANS Trading Agency Limited. Our West Croydon ANS Trading Agency Limited. Quantum Brantam. Wana beboya baso. Maybe next time in your fill up from the bebro.